If you feel like the odd one out, weird, that you don't fit in, well, deep divers, you've come to the right place. Welcome aboard. Another new day, deep divers. How you feeling? I woke up like this, all magical and surrounded by fireflies and everything. Let's breathe. Orgasm. That was refreshing. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing, deep divers? Raising the frequency. I do sure hope you're raising the vibration. Sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now, deep divers. Take all of it. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here with these fireflies. I'm in a good mood because I chose to be in one. Now, deep divers, I want to talk to you today about this. If you're weird, the odd one out, and you don't fit in, I've got some exciting news for you. Listen to this. But first, I want you to imagine I'm FaceTiming you right now, deep divers. If you are watching this video and you have always felt like the odd one out, you don't fit in, weird, I'm here to remind you that it's not the end of the world. In fact, Ralph Smart has experienced that his entire life. So is the cat down the road. And it's actually a blessing in disguise. You see, I thought it was a curse from the universe not fitting in. Now I realize it has been my greatest blessing. Because the universe said, Ralph, you didn't come here to fit in. You're custom made. And I've got a plan for you. And the plan worked out, deep divers. That's the reason why everything is working out. Okay? Now, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button right now because we're about to go in. Hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button if you're ready to become your greatest version. So let's talk about today's topic, how to be a misfit and win big. You're custom made. Deep divers, if you always wondered why everything felt so weird, that's because you're custom made. You're not supposed to fit into this shabby ass society. You came here to stand out. And someone actually asked a great question. They're like, Ralph, I'm a misfit. Like, is there any hope for me? I feel like an alien, Ralph, in this crazy ass world. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you. Because I'm an alien too. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So wonderful deep divers of planet Earth. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. If you feel weird, like the odd one out, that you don't fit into this society, I've got some exciting news for you. Listen to this. You see, first and foremost, we live in a world where other people want us to be like them. And growing up, that just wasn't me. I was always different. I was born different. And in actuality, we are all born different. And it was hard because sometimes I'm just like, I wish I was like everyone else. But no matter how hard I tried, deep divers, I just couldn't be them. And I kind of figured it was a sign from the universe saying, Ralph, you didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out. You're custom made, right? And I had to accept that. And a lot of people don't want to accept it. But I'm here to remind you, when you do, great things happen. You see, deep divers, don't be afraid of being called weird, crazy, or strange, because those are all the geniuses anyway. Slow motion this side. Nikola Tesla was called weird and crazy. One of the greatest inventors of our time. But he was a genius. And I'm sure you're also a genius, deep divers. If you are like, I'm an alien, I don't fit in. That's because you're custom made and you're a genius. Accept it, embrace it. Now, let me tell you this, deep divers. We live in a world where a lot of people are afraid to be a misfit. A lot of people are like, hey, I get it, I'm different, but how can I win big? How can I make it work out for me? So the great artists of our time I really admire are people like Van Gogh, Basquiat, Banksy. And this piece by Banksy is called The Odd One Out. And it's the greatest gift to be the odd one out. I finally realized that. Because you see, we're in a world where everybody wants to just get along. Play it safe. And sometimes at the expense of their own authenticity. But when you choose to be authentic, when you choose to say, you know what? I'm going to be me unapologetically. Great things happen for me, because I've realized, deep divers, the impact I've made on the entire world is going to last forever. And that's only because I chose to be me. I could have chosen to be you, that person, but I chose to say, you know what, Ralph, just surrender to be who you really are and tap into your inner awesome. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do today, deep divers. That's what I'm encouraging you to do today. If you're weird, you don't fit in, feel like an outsider, here to remind you that in life, we've got to remind ourselves that it's not about following the crowd. The crowd are lost. The crowd are lost. I know it's tempting to just hide your uniqueness because you're really weird, deep dive. I know you're weird, deep divers. But being weird only means you're being yourself. Slow motion this side. Me being so-called the odd one out, weird, not fitting in, was actually my golden ticket out of this matrix. People say, Ralph, gosh, you're so inspiring and you're so weird and you're so different. And I'm like, exactly. That's the reason why I'm out of here. In that matrix, I'm out of the matrix. I'm creating my own reality and the whole universe is working in my favor because I chose to be who I really am. And that's the reason why I'm standing out. You too could stand out, deep divers, but do you have the courage to do that? I wrote down this: the universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. Here to remind you, dare to follow your heart. Dare to be yourself. Dare to be unique, because you are going to win big. Deep divers, it's never easy in life when we sometimes feel like, gosh, I'm the only one doing this. You start screaming. And I'm here to tell you, deep divers, you need great courage to really follow your heart, to go against the grain. It's not easy. It's tough. It's difficult. And what's really helped me along my journey, deep divers, is to remind myself this every single day. You have an opportunity, Ralph, to be a pioneer. I don't follow trends, I create them. I said I don't follow trends, deep divers, I create them. Ever wondered how deep divers I came up with all of these slogans? It's because I'm really weird, but guess what? They're working out for me. This YouTube journey has changed my entire life, me diving deep. And that's only because I wasn't afraid of being who I really am. Don't be afraid of what other people think of you. Be afraid of losing yourself trying to please other people. Slow motion this side. If you're weird, you don't fit in, you're the odd one out, here to remind you, deep divers, that you can influence people more than you've ever imagined. Those that were seen dancing were thought to be crazy by those who didn't hear the music. You've heard that saying, right? And that's how it always is. But you see, when you really trust yourself, when you really do that dance, I call it the little samba, baby. Oh, 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 oh. When you're really in that flow of losing fear of other people's opinions, all of a sudden, you enter a whole new state of being. A whole new reality forms for you. The seas part waves. The seas part ways. And it's not easy to take that first step to really follow your heart. Your parents might be saying, don't do that. Other people might be saying, gosh, you're so weird, just be like us. The pressure, right? The pressure. And you have to be willing to endure that pressure. And this is how you will receive the greatest blessings ever. Once you start dancing like there's no audience, like there's no crowd, once you embrace your inner weird, which is really you, once you stop caring about them and start saying, you know what? I love myself. I accept myself. I'm proud of who I am. This is how you're going to be leveling up in the greatest way ever. You're going to be smiling, deep divers. Oh, you're going to be smiling. And that's why if you take a look, deep divers, at society, all of the people who are really doing it big, winning big in life, we might say they're weird. They're different. They're peculiar. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Look at what she's wearing. Look at what he's doing. And that's the reason why they're winning big, because they're not doing what everyone else is doing. They are choosing to be who they really are. Deep divers, listen. 7-day vegan challenge. If you want to drink that green juice, you want to go plant-based, your family is saying don't do it. Here to remind you, people were saying, Ralph, don't go plant-based. But I've been plant-based for over 18 years, looking 18. Oh, deep divers. You're so kind. I had to listen to myself. And deep down, your inner voice knows what's best for you. Listen to that intuition. Deep divers. Many times we are drawn to people who are so-called weird. These artists that we enjoy. Oh, they're so weird. That's the reason why they've created a whole lane for themselves. They don't have to compete with anyone but themselves. And that's the whole secret, deep divers. You never came here to compete with anyone but yourself. The only one you should be trying to be better than, the only one you should be trying to be better than is who you were yesterday. But you see, what's happened in this society is that we're competing with people we don't even know. We are competing with people we don't even know, and we don't even know what they're here for. Why are you comparing yourself to them? Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. You know me, deep divers, I, Ralph Smart, I have no competitors. I have no competition. Because I'm running a unique race. It's only me in this race. And I can only beat my own personal record. So this allows me to level up in a great way. I can move freely around. Because I'm not here to be in competition with you. I can focus on myself and really tap into my signatures. When you really embrace the inner you, the weird you, the real you, when you don't fit in, when you are yourself unapologetically, that's when you can really dance. That's when you can really get into the groove. You can really get into the groove of who you really are. If I was afraid, there would be no infinite waters. If I was like everyone else, there would be no infinite waters. If I tried to fit into this society, there would be no infinite waters. I had to say, you know what? I'm letting it all go. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Squeezing your foot into that shoe. Why settle for a tight squeeze when you can have a perfect fit? Slow motion this side. It's better to be an alien than a clone. It's better to not fit in than to fit in and have depression. Oh my gosh. And I'm here to remind you, deep divers, if you feel like you've never ever got along with society, never felt a sense of belonging, like you don't fit in to this world, that's because you're here to create a new one. And what I want you to do is to create a new world. I created a whole new world. It's called Infinite Waters. And we're diving deep every single day, raising the frequency. I had to own my weirdness. I had to embrace it. And once again, being weird only means you're being yourself. But how many people are afraid to be who they really are? How many people are afraid to be who they really are? You see, deep divers, you got two choices. A, you can take off the mask. Or B, you can take off the mask when it's really inconvenient. Because that mask is going to fall off. Sometime, someplace, it's going to come off. So why not choose to say, you know what? I'm going to be who I really am unapologetically. Because I'm going to give myself a head start. Because it's going to come off. And yes, people will always have a lot to talk about. Good. Give them something to talk about. But remind yourself, you can only really become your greatest version when you are in your true authenticity, when you are being yourself 100%, accepting yourself. And that means not fitting in to the crowd. Not doing what the crowd wants you to do. Having a mind of your own is how you can really sit on the throne. Slow motion this side. Deep divers. Oh, we went in. Make sure, deep divers, you hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. Share the video. Hit that like button. Share the video. And we're not fitting in. We're just standing out. That's why I'm just saying. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. Also, go and get the good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, who likes fireflies, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. Deep Divers here to remind you. Don't be afraid to be called weird, crazy, or strange, because those are all the geniuses anyway. It's okay to be a nerd. Nerds run the world. Remind yourself, deep divers, you are enough. The way you are, embrace it. That is your winning ticket out of this matrix. Listen to me, I've done it. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know, deep divers, how this video resonated with you. I love all of you, deep divers. One love, peace.